Alrighty, back again with some more Final Fantasy 16. Last episode was cut off abruptly because my internet gave out. So that's always good, internet just giving out in the middle of a stream. But anyway, the that was supposed to be the Fallout 76 reset at 11 in the morning, but my co-op for most of 76 is Ghost, and he is currently out doing or taking care of some chores. So whenever he comes back, which he said he'll be back in about 2 hours, maybe maybe two and a half. I'll jump to 76 then to do the weekly reset, look at the item shop, and all that. But for now, I got 2 hours of more Final Fantasy 16, and I'm excited to actually get into it. 'Cause so far, I feel like it's tutorial. It feels like tutorial area so far. Getting to know everything, getting adjusted. But yeah, let's no further ado. Again, I don't know how many times I'm gonna say this, but thank you so much to my good friend Jolly for the gift, for the Christmas gift of Final Fantasy 16 through the Amazon wish list that I have. Uh, but yep, with that said, let's continue. Oh my god, I forgot that I always forget, bro. It's been 2 years, and I always forget that I'm on PS5 and the loading times are pretty much non-existent. The music is so good, dude. What the hell? Da da da. Hey, what's up, Ghost? dun, 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 dun. Fucking hell, man, the music is so good. Alright, what am I doing first? Let's pick up the side quest.
I heard they escaped their masters in the Imperial capital. Damn it. We'll be needing more wood. But if I step away to... Ah, you there. Perfect timing. I couldn't persuade you to fetch me some timber, could I?
I'd be happy to.
Oh, thank you. You'll be helping me and the hideaway both. Takes a lot of work to keep this place standing. More than we can manage, if I'm honest.
It certainly looks like you've got your hands full.
You can say that again. The Fallen knew their craft, make no mistake, but not even their handiwork lasts forever. That's why the walls need shoring up. Can't have the vegetable patch crushed before our first harvest now, can we?
No, I suppose not. All right, where can I find this wood?
Ask over at the White Ads. They'll point you in the right direction. Thanks again. I really appreciate the help.
Alright, let's go get some wood.
Sid once told me, the blight doesn't kill the land, it only makes her forget who she once was. She'll eventually remember her purpose.
Do you think we should go and help?
Don't
Sounds like...
Ah, a new face. And, dare I hope, a willing pair of hands. The fat chocobo is a demanding mistress, and we are too few to keep her on her feet. Might I persuade you to
Ooh, that actually looks good.
Souls in need of sustenance? For your trouble, I can offer you the contents of my strongbox and my enduring gratitude.
I don't see why not.
Marvelous. And who exactly do I have the honor of addressing?
Clive.
Delighted to make your acquaintance, Clive. I'm Kenneth, and mine are the weary shoulders upon which the weight of this fine establishment rests. Now, I have 3 hungry customers awaiting their victuals. Take these if you would, and be careful, they're hot.
Oh, meal. How long has it been? Your food.
I was hoping it might be. Well, doesn't this look fine? Thank you, lad. You're new, aren't you? Kenneth's running you ragged already, I expect, the old rascal.
Well, he did say he'd give me something for my trouble.
And so he should. We're not slaves anymore. Well met, lad, and keep up the good work.
Well, well. There's so much more to farming than just seeds and soil.
Your food.
Just a moment. I need to finish this. I won't be a burden. I'm of no use to anyone as I am, but maybe if I can master this.
All right, but see that you eat it before it gets cold.
Of course.
Never
Thank you. Never knew dung had so many uses. You'd think he'd have time for a nip with old August before scampering back.
Here.
Oh,
My thanks. I hope you do not think me lazy for waiting to be served like a lord. Only my former master did not use me kindly, you see. You left me half lame, truth be told. But Sid took me in nonetheless. Well, the hideaway is the home I never knew, and a mighty fine one at that.
That's the last one. I'd better let Kenneth know.
Brooding and scheming. The Ironblood were quick to sound the retreat once Titan turned up.
Fat lot of good that icon of theirs did.
All done, I presume? Splendid.
They were bearers. All three of them. Not slaves waiting upon their master's pleasure, but men waiting to be fed like equals.
Indeed, equality is the very cornerstone upon which our little community is founded. Beyond these walls, we are scorned as slaves, speaking only when spoken to, eating only what scraps our masters deign to give us. The first hot meal here is the first many will have known. In the hideaway, we are free, truly free to speak as we please, when we please, and to eat what and when we desire. More than reason enough to trust in Sid's vision, wouldn't you say? Now, I promised you something for your trouble, did I not? The contents of my strongbox are yours to do with as you will. Thank you, Clive. Do come and visit me again, won't you?
Ooh, $500. Kick open chest, huh? Batch of metal.
Next time you're in, first round's on the ass.
It's nice to see the hideaway finally coming alive.
And what do you want? Go on then. And be thankful you got that much. You got out else? I reckon I can find a buyer. Is that all?
Excuse me. The man working over by the garden sent me to fetch some wood.
Ah, that'll be Geoffrey, master carpenter. Luck would have it, we've just finished cutting the timber he's after. You take as much as you need from the stack.
Thank you.
No, not at all. We appreciate the assistance.
Here we are. I'd better get this to... Geoffrey, was it?
I heard they escaped their masters in the Imperial capital. By the look of those bruises.
Oh, you're back. Hope fetching that wood wasn't too much trouble.
Will this be enough?
This will do nicely, thank you. With a bit of luck, the walls won't be falling in on us just yet.
That sounds ominous.
Oh, it's not as bad as all that. And it's a damn sight better than the alternative. We're safe, we're warm, and we're hidden. What more could we ask for? Now stop fretting and take this. You've earned it. Welcome to the fold.
There's no need to...
That's not a matter of need, my friend. You're one of us now.
I'm surprised we all made it.
But we... And that's what counts.
Careful, you. Spent the whole morning on these steps.
The Ironblood were quick to sound the retreat once Titan turned up.
Do you think we should go and help?
It's like Otto has everything under control. As always.
Had so many uses.
Yours is not a familiar face. Are you new to the hideaway, perchance?
You could say that.
Well then, allow me to welcome you. I am Harpocrates II Hyperboreus.
That's,
Quite a mouthful, I know. Which is why everyone here has taken to calling me simply Tones, on account of the company I keep. And what varied company. I'm a collector, you see. Not of bijou and baubles, but of stories. The history and culture of these isles have ever been a source of endless fascination to me. But alas, my days of wandering the realm in search of new tales are far behind me. And so I've taken to sharing that which I've gathered with all who might listen. Perhaps you would care to listen. I have compiled some new entries, if you would like to see them.
The Thousand Tomes is a comprehensive compendium of Alistair's lore, covering everything from basic terms to important persons, geography, and history. New information constantly added as Clive progresses to the story. Past active time lore entries can also be viewed here.
I don't believe you've read this particular chapter before. If you have a question for me, I should be happy to answer it.
Hey, what's up, Gentugo? How you doing, man? Hope you're doing good. Happy New Year.
You are always welcome, Clive.
Ariti Stone. The Ariti Stone is now accessible. This customizable virtual battlescape provides Clive a safe location to test out new abilities and train against all manner of enemies. Alright. Okay, it's forcing me to train. Alright. I'm good. Happy New Year.
Stay down. It's over. Stay down. It's over.
You all done?
Leaving already, are ya?
It's you I'll miss the most, Lady Karen. It always is.
Don't stop you going, does it?
This should be fun.
Right.
Use the world map to instantly travel to previously unlocked locations. New locations are unlocked by progressing through the main story or discovering waymarks known as obelisk. The world map will open automatically upon leaving an area, but can also be accessed at any time via the main menu.
Bastard blood flies everywhere.
I told you we should have taken the Crystal Road.
And I told you that we're outlaws. Are You want every bounty hunter in Storm harrying us from here to the Holy Capital? Besides, what's wrong with a shortcut through nature's splendor? You know,
The Deadlands claim more of the realm each day. But a place like this still exists is a miracle in itself. Bloodflies and all.
we'll be back in Imperial land soon. You all right?
Never better.
Sounds like it. That there is a fine hound. Soon took to hunting. Fearless as you like.
It's good to have you back, Torgal.
Now, we don't want to be caught in the forest after nightfall.
I suppose not.
Fanning embers. Torgal has joined the party and will fight alongside Clive. Yay. Use right D-pad or left D-pad to toggle between item shortcuts and pet commands. The following 3 commands are available. Sick, heal, cast cure on Clive. Ooh, okay. Ravage, launch an enemy into the air. What the fuck?
Did I mention there'd be deadly beasts? There'll be deadly beasts. Nothing a trained assassin can't handle them.
How reassuring.
You're welcome for that and the shortcut. Maybe they're friendly like Torgal. Or maybe they're not.
Give them all you've got, boy. Stay down. Get him. Sick of Torgal. Finished.
We still have a way to go.
Oh my god. That's a big lizard.
What in good Grieger's name is he doing this far south?
Looking for food. No more wolves where he's from. The north was one of the first parts of Storm to fall to the Blight.
Poor sod. I'd invite him over for a cup of tea if I didn't think he'd eat the dog.
Let's try and stay out of its path.
Remember when I said there were deadly beasts? Well, the shrubs in these parts are much better.
And you only think to mention this now.
Sick of Torgal.
Well, that's the undergrowth sorted. I'll take it from here. kindly.
The ruins. They're everywhere, aren't they?
Oh my God.
Some say there was a time they blocked out the stars. Down was the only way left for them to go. There's probably a lesson to be learned from that. But it can wait. Come on. Mind your eye. I can see that. Doesn't happen to be a friend of yours, does it?
You know what to do, boy. Sick of Torgal. Torgal! You know what to do, boy. Sick of Torgal. Sick of Torgal. You know what to do, boy. Too slow. Get him. Not this time. You're finished.
Ooh, $500. Hell yeah. Dragon's Talon and Sharp Fang. Gentugo, yeah, man. Final Fantasy games are really, they're really something special.
Must be a nest nearby.
Especially Final Fantasy
your eyes
16, man. It was like one of the best games that came out last year that I didn't get to play. But now, thanks to who just popped in the chat, Mr. Jolly, I am able to.
Well, it appears we won't be going this way.
Bro, the music, I literally stopped multiple times already just to listen to the fucking music, man. The music is so good.
What is it, boy?
Always go the opposite way of the gate or where the game tells you to go. Why trust in your own animal instinct when you know you have an actual animal at your side? If you're lost, hold down L3 and then let Torgal point you in the right direction.
At least one of us knows these woods. Thank you, Torgal.
What was he doing standing over here like an idiot? I don't know.
Well, they look not too happy. And for once, it's not more fun.
You know what to do. Sick of Torgal.
This is stupid. I like wolves.
I don't think they care, Sadie. Sick of Torgal. Don't let them get away. Get him.
We did what had to be done.
Doesn't mean I have to like it.
No. No, it doesn't.
Oh shit, Jolly. Sorry to hear about that, man. Didn't know that. Yeah, the story must have been quite an experience.
Sword sharp.
You'd better hope so.
This shouldn't take too long.
So much for your shortcut.
What? It's still short. It's not quite as quick. But it'll be a damn sight quicker if you help me.
My thoughts exactly.
Kill him first. You know what to do, boy. There, boy! Sick of Torgal. Not this time. There, boy! Sick of Torgal. Got boy. You know what to do, boy.
Come on, man. Give me a challenge. Ooh, 1,000 monies. Okay.
Come on. Stand back.
You're a dominant.
I am. Aye. Well, not by choice, mind. Whole bloody realm of strapping young lads. And it was this sorry sack of bones Ramu saw fit to home.
Sid, you say you want to help dominants and bearers. But what's in it for you?
What's in it for me? The same as for all of us. What we want and deserve. Save for our knack, dominants and bearers are no different from anyone else. The ability to use magic or summon great beasts should command respect, but instead has left us outcasts. Our kind are used and discarded like tools, yet we are men, so why must we die as less?
I see. So what you're saying is you want to start a war.
You flatter me, lad. But my days as a firebrand are long behind me. No, I only wish to offer our kind a choice. A place where we can die on our own terms. Huh?
The game isn't too hard. There are a few fights. Yeah. There's a trophy. Oh, there's a trophy that requires for you to play on Final Fantasy difficulty, which I'm hoping that's where I'm gonna give my challenge at. But yeah, no, I don't mind. I don't mind a game that is like manageable. I seriously don't. That's a cool looking lizard, man. Holy shit. Look at the design on that. God damn, man. Oh, it wasn't? Oh, okay. I'm assuming it's gonna be a bit, at least a bit more difficult than what
exactly do you plan on doing when
the normal playthrough is.
What do you think?
Oh yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
I'll show him the mercy he showed my brother.
I looked at the trophy list, and this is definitely one that I'm gonna get the platinum for.
It's dark enough as it is.
Sick of Torgal! Get him, boy! Don't let them get away! There, boys! It's over! Sick of Torgal! Get him! That's enough! You know what to do, boy. There it's over. You know what to do, boy.
See that river? We follow her upstream and we'll be in Lost Wing in no time.
In no time. Right.
That's enough. No holding back. Get him. Sick of Torgal. Quiet. The Royal Scout.
Someone's far from home.
Let's follow him.
And?
They're just down that way. All of them. Grieger's my witness.
Excellent. We move.
I don't understand. Have I not proven loyal?
It is true my liege values loyalty above all else. But were you not quick to betray your countrymen for the promise of coin?
That woman.
Benedicta Harmon, commander of Waloed's elite intelligences. If we can capture her...
You! Weapons on the ground, Imperials!
Let's get this over with then. At least they're not giant lizards.
What are they on the list?
Second, Torgal.
Fate is sealed. There, boy.
Thank you, Sid.
You know what to do for me.
A little help. Keep your distance, boy.
Get him.
Behind you!
Give them all you've got, boy.
Second, Torgal. You know what to do.
Badge of Might.
They thought we were Imperials.
Well, you do look the part. Though you fight like a true shield of Rosaria. And one blessed by the Phoenix at that. Speaking of which, I wonder, does the other icon of fire give blessings, do you think?
You don't believe me?
And lo, the Creator did make of the elements 8 icons to serve as keepers of the one law. Not that I've ever set too much store by holy doctrine, but on that point, it's clear. Fire has always had just the one warden, as of all the rest. A new one can't be born until the previous dies, and even that can take years. The thing is, you don't strike me as a liar. Which leaves but one person who might be able to shed some light on the matter.
Hey, I appreciate that, Jolly.
In Lost Swing.
Hopefully we can game a little later. 76. Have a good rest of your day.
I would imagine. We should hurry before it gets dark.
But what if someone discovers the bodies?
Well, and they'll be sorely disappointed.
Stage replay and arcade mode are now available in the Hideaways Arena Stone. Enter the virtual Metalscape for details on each new option.
So much for arriving before sunset.
Oh, I didn't realize we were this close. Any idea what that is they built the village around?
The Fallen Ruin. I've heard some call it an airship. Though its flying days seem to be behind it. It's a shame, that.
You truly think a dominant's waiting for us in that village?
My scout has never given me any reason to doubt him. Which is why I think we should hurry. Come on.
Obelisk. Tuning with an obelisk allows Clive to travel quickly to the location via both the world map and local map. Clive need only approach an obelisk to attune with it. Louder than words.
This isn't the first time I've seen one of these. Perhaps I can use them as waymarks.
Get him, boy!
Figures up ahead.
But are they friends or foes?
Distance, boy. You know what to do, boy. There, boy.
More were looters. But why? What is it they want?
You're welcome to ask the next ones we meet. Let me know how it goes.
No sign of the Royalists.
Or anyone else for that matter. It's too bloody quiet. Even for this hour.
Oh no.
What do we do now?
First we look for my scout. You start here, I'll circle round the back.
How do I let you know if I find him?
Good question. Shout?
Subtle. I don't even know what he looks like. The village can't be completely abandoned, can it? That sounds like a child. It's all right. I'm not one of them. My friend and I, we're with the Imperial Army. And we've come to help. Do you know where your parents are?
In the church.
Then I'm going to find them and make sure they're safe. Can you stay hidden here until then? To the church, then.
This man's gonna die if we don't get into a healer.
Enough of your barking, dog!
About time.
Stand back.
Who the hell are you?
Clive!
Thought you weren't coming.
You still alive, Gav?
Barely. Been doing what I can for the villagers, but...
I thought you were joking.
It's all right. He's with me. Is this everyone?
No, there were others. A pair of royalists came for the bearers just before you arrived.
Was a dominant among them?
Maybe. It's not like he was holding a sign.
I'll give you one guess where he's going. Clive, after him.
Hold on, I'm scratching my eye. Come on, Torgal. Sick on boy.
Any word from the scouts?
Not yet, my lady, but we have the Dominant's companion. It's only a matter of time before we seize our quarry.
Very good. And what of the others?
The bearers have been taken to Caer Novent.
Some may still be worth keeping should the Dominant elude us.
All is in hand, my lady. They will not be spoiled. I give you my word. Gentlemen, a toast! Will you join me? My thanks. To Our Lady of the Wind. And the King!
Ugh. The Imperials drink this piss?
Well, it would go some way to explain their breath.
Lady Benedicta! Imperials!
And instead of killing them, you lead the rats straight to us.
Mercy!
Look what we have here, boys. An Imperial bearer. Good. I was getting bored. Boo.
What is that thing? If this means what I think it does, then Sid has some explaining to do.
Sick of Torgal! There, boy! Sick of Torgal! There, boy! Sick of Torgal! You know what to do. There, boy! You better be on your way, Sid. Get him, boy! Torgal! Sick of Torgal! You know what to do, boy.
You've got some fight in you, even for a branded.
Clive!
Look who's here to save the day. Is this how you recruit all of your charges?
Don't recall you complaining, Benedicta.
So, Sidolphus, remind me, why was it that you betrayed your kingdom? I asked you a question, Lord Commander.
Why? Because I'd had enough of you and your king's antics.
And yet here you are, stealing my branded. What are you plotting?
As if I'd tell you.
Lady Benedicta, we have secured the dominant.
Always something, isn't there?
And she's gone. Did she say where she was going?
No.
Then we head back to Lost Wing. One of the villagers may have heard something.
But we can't just...
Which is why I sent Gav. The man has a nose for these things. Trust me. So, It wasn't about bearers at all. They were looking for a dominant.
Yeah, that's right. Thought we were hiding the bastard. Like any of us would keep a monster like that under our roof. Oh, no offence.
When no one talked, they started rounding up everyone with a brain. And then everyone without one and all.
And locked you in the cellar, hoping sooner or later someone would break. You know, things might have been different if you'd accepted my invitation.
Oh, don't remind us. We were all saying the same thing.
This is our home, innit? Don't mean we won't out when we can, though.
And that, I'll drink to.
Oh, come hear the tale of Lord Dion the Bold, who's tamed worms 1,000 and slain the 10-fold. 100 full legions the young dragoon led, and watched as 1,000,000 foes turned tail and fled. His lance levels mountains, it spanned as the deep. The skies over storm breaks for
Listen, Clive. Revenge won't bring him back. It won't.
13 years ago, I watched a dominant kill my brother right in front of me. And I did nothing. But now I can. I can kill the son of a bitch. And bring peace to my brother's soul. After that, whatever happens, happens.
Fate. You're content to be its slave, then?
His radiance would have us believe the Imperial host invincible. Yet here we find the Empire's cornerstone teetering on the backs of a handful of cowards and cutthroats. While Bahamut may lead 100 full legions, could it be that the young prince defends a house of cards ready to topple at the slightest breeze? Tell me something. Why do you not resist? Within you lies the power to slay gods. The phoenix perished in your flames. Yet you do not fight. You do not flee. You refuse your gift. Perhaps you are distracted. My offer still stands. Join us and you will be treated with the respect one of our kind deserves.
Lord Margrace, don't!
I'll give you a moment to consider your options. Do be gentle with them.
Clive. Wake up. Gav's back.
Canovant.
One of the Empire's outlying strongholds, though apparently not strong enough to keep out the Royalists. The captured bearers are inside. I'm sure of it.
If Benedicta's orders are to stay in the shadows, she won't be traveling with many men. Meaning, she'll be keeping her prisoners together and close by.
Including the Dominant.
So, we find a way into the fortress and conjure a bit of chaos.
What about me?
Excellent question, Gav. You will wait outside the care and guide those I free to safety.
And miss all the fun. Why can't he do that?
Clive doesn't have your nose. He'd stumble off a cliff before he even found the men. Come on, Gav. You're the best man for the job.
Well, when you put it that way. Suppose I better scout ahead for any surprises. Don't you let him down.
I won't. All right. Shall we?
Not so fast. We wait until tomorrow.
But he's right there.
And if we leave now, we'll arrive just as the sun comes up. Maybe join the guards in breaking their fast. Come on, Clive. They only just took the place. They'll be there a while yet. We've got one chance at this. You don't want to waste it, do you?
No.
Now that's settled. There's someone I want you to meet.
At this hour?
of the tavern, and our best hope of getting a decent night's kit.
What can I interest you in today? I trust it's all here. Good day.
Bloody cowards! Setting upon us after dark! I'd like to see.
Damn royalists. We'll need every chocobo in the valley to clear this.
It'll take the better part of a day to move this.
The Waluders must have really wanted us to stay put.
Quentin, my good man, it seems we'll be spending the night.
I thought as much. Where do you find that one?
What, him? You wouldn't believe me if I told you. Quentin here is an old friend, one who is sympathetic to our cause.
Sympathetic? Then he knows about your little sanctuary. I would never have guessed so many people were bent on setting us free. When last I checked, The mere thought would earn you a trip to the gallows.
I am well aware of the risks, as I am of the rewards.
And what could be more rewarding than your very own dominant of fire?
A dominant? Here? Now that I would like to see.
Meaning you haven't?
No, but nothing passes unnoticed in Lostwing. Take your brand, for example. People will see that at once. And I need hardly tell you how they will greet the inquiries of a bearer. You are afraid your words will fall on deaf ears, as they have ever since the moment you were marked. Happily, I can provide a solution to your dilemma. As a favor to Sid, that is. Take this. You will find it has the uncanny power to loosen tongues. May the mothers guide you.
This might be Imperial land, but here in Lostwing, it's his word that's law.
But how?
You don't need to worry about that just yet. Trust me. Everyone in Lostwing knows what that seal means, and what it means if they don't take note. Now we can sit here counting our blessings, or put them to good use and find that dominance. Your choice.
Let's see if this thing really works.
And that's all you can remember. Think hard.
Ah. Master Quinton took a liking to you, I see. And there I was, thinking you were in bed with Sid. Wonder what Gav will have to say about this. Speaking of whom, if you see him, tell him thanks for looking after us. Now, what can I help you with?
I'm searching for a dominant of fire. Gav seems to think he might have taken refuge here.
We see a lot of bearers around these parts. But I do seem to recall one who commanded the flame. Now, whether or not that makes him a dominant, I can't say. But the Waluders certainly took a keen interest in the poor sod.
Did you get a look at him?
Didn't have a chance. One of the other bearers might have, though.
Thank you.
What would the King of Waloed want with our tiny village anyway?
Oi,
what a mess.
how about some light over here?
That a hanged man, I see. Master Quentin must think you're important. It was a good thing you done today, getting rid of those bastards. If you hadn't come when you did, I'd be on my way to Ash by now, along with the others. Poor buggers.
These others, was there a dominant among them? A dominant of fire?
Might have been, yeah. Royalists seem to think there was, anyhow. A thin bloke all swallowed up in his robes like one of Great Grieger's church men.
Do you recall anything else about him?
Only that he weren't alone. Was a young maid who went wherever he did, including the church, and wherever the Royalists dragged them both off to before you got here.
I see. Thank you. I wonder if Sid's found anything.
Tell me that scowl means you've got good news. So, a shady lad with a hood, and his equally shady lass. Not much to go on, but... I've been thinking, if our friend is a dominant, why not just burn the Royalists to a crisp? There's a reason he's holding back, and I reckon it has something to do with his partner.
What makes you say that?
One of the villagers I talked to said the two were separated. If the Waluders have her, our dominants like to think twice before starting any fires. Whoever he is, he's shown himself to have a level head. He's careful, cunning, and he doesn't want to be found. This could spell trouble. For us and the Royalists both. Still, it'll be a whole lot worse if we set off after them with bleary eyes and empty bellies. There should be a pair of pallets waiting for us back at the inn. Shall we? Now, about those beds.
Beds? I seem to recall your request being to spend the night. And for that, the floor will more than suffice.
What?
Better than a wet rock, I suppose. My thanks, Quentin. Next time you're at the hideaway, our floor's all yours.
No need for thanks, Sid. This isn't an act of charity.
You don't say.
In exchange for my floor, I shall be requiring your services. The Royalists saw fit to erect a barricade across the road south when they occupied the village, and failed to remove it when they left. I expect it to be gone before you leave.
As you wish.
What the fuck? We're gonna sleep on the floor. The following evening.
Well, that took longer than expected. First time dismantling the barricade? It gets easier, don't worry.
I won't.
If we leave now, we'll arrive at the care when the shadows are at their deepest. Unless you'd rather wait.
No more waiting. The road south, then? Unless...
I know of another shop.
Alright, what time is it? 1:42. Should I take a break here? I am hungry, and I do want to get something to eat. Let's hit the 15. Let's hit the 2-hour mark.
You should be so lucky.
Alright. Is there anything else in the town? Nope. Alright.
Most of us came to Lost Wing to get away from the kind of thing that happened last night. Oh, which only makes it worse.
road here cuts through Lorbert's Pass to Care Northern. You're not thinking of heading that way, are you?
If the Royalists were looking to take the care, they'd have posted sentries to prevent any unwelcome surprises. At least I would have.
Well, you should know. What are the Royalists thinking? Why take a stronghold they've no chance of holding?
When they've no intention of holding it. The king is up to something.
The king?
Well, you don't think they're acting on a whim, do you? This is one of His Majesty's cunning stunts, and he sent his best to execute it.
Over here. Ladies, stand up. Sick of Torgal. Get him. Keep your distance, boy. Sick of Torgal. Get him. Sick of Torgal.
I'll tell your lady. You try. Care Norvins. Hard nut to crack even when it isn't crawling with Royalists.
I don't care who else is in there.
Much as I enjoy battering down the front door, I hazard this endeavour will require a bit more tact.
There's an old sluice that empties under the bridge. It should see us through to the lower levels of the care. Sid. We both know why I'm here. But what is it that you want? Why would you risk your life for a handful of outcasts? If anyone ever learned what you've been doing with their property...
They'd have my head in a box. But this isn't just about dominance and bearers, it's about all of us. What I want is to build a place where it doesn't matter what you are, but who you are. But our world isn't ready for a place like that. So, until it is, I use the power I've been given to show people there is hope.
So, tell me about this, Benedicta.
The best and worst decision I ever made. Don't underestimate her, Clive. A fight with her icon is not one you're likely to walk away from.
Garuda, Warden of the Wind.
Hey.
Hmm?
I was literally about to stop at the next stopping point, which is literally just now. All right. Well, that's it for part. I don't know. I'm not sure if I'm gonna change the name of it or not, because technically this is part 3. If I would account the 3-hour demo, which is literally the first 3 hours of the game, which I did not get to replay or recap in the full playthrough. It literally took started off where the demo ended. So I'm probably gonna add the demo to the playlist that I'm gonna create to have this playthrough in. It is going to, for those viewers that might want to go check that out retroactively. The sound quality for myself is not that great, so apologize for that. But the gameplay itself is like some of the best gameplay. That's the first icon versus icon gameplay that we have, which up until now we still haven't gotten any so far. So yeah, there's 2 icon versus icon fights in the first 3 hours of the game, which are incredible to look at. But yeah, other than that, that's the end for part 3 of Final Fantasy 16. Thank you again. I don't know how many times I gotta say it or I'm gonna say it, but thank you again to Jolly for providing the game and as a Christmas gift. I really appreciate that, man. And until then, Game Daily, I will see you guys on the next one.